Hey guys, Bolt here. I apologize for the inactivity. Just personal things have been backing up, you know, stack after stack after stack. So it's been hard trying to, maintain those two lives. But in this video, I'm going to talk about personal information. For me, I had my personal information leaked by a few creepy people, but I really don't care now because the thing is, when my personal information is leaked, I care less because nobody's gonna do anything. By that means I'm talking about like fake wannabe style bad people on the internet. So yeah, like the people that does not even live in my area who try to leak and stuff, I really care less because they're not doing anything. But anyway, so the concept on not getting your personal information leaked can be mostly used for the internet. So this whole video is based on like the internet. I will be saying some things about like outside stuff, but this is also tied into patrolling as well. So when you patrol, try to be aware of your surroundings, meaning don't, like make sure you're not being followed. For me, when I patrol and when I always walk outside in general, I always just turn around and make sure I'm not being followed. Because if you're being followed, that means, you know, when you're heading to your house or some sort or apartment or anywhere of your home that can, I won't say be leaked because you're being followed and stuff. Okay, I hope you guys get what I'm talking about there, meaning someone could find out where you live if you're getting followed. That's what I'm talking about. So mainly when you're on the internet, this is mainly tied into also YouTube. If you're a real life superhero and you're like uploading videos like me and stuff, um be sure to, when you record your videos, don't record it with you walking. By means, I'm talking about like walking where your camera is facing, like, I won't say your house, the other houses like in your neighborhood and stuff. Mainly the ground, so, But anywho, yeah, I wouldn't do that because that could also be leaked into personal information, meaning, again, where you live. But yeah, um, it is also important for the real estate bureaus who's on the internet to not, I repeat, to not share anything that is tied to your personal lives. And don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about like where you going to eat or the dinner you eat. I'm talking about like going to your, I won't say job, like your actual job if you have one, or like you at your, if you're a teenager and you're in school, like your school. No, those are important. That's what I mean by personal information. Don't let those get leaked, and don't share anything that gets leaked. Um, there was one quote unquote RLSH whom did that, you know, that style of leaking his own personal information just by not only his name, but also him like showing everybody like where his school is. You know, that is just, that's not the good way for getting your personal information leaked. But yeah, don't, and by me, don't talk about like, you guys wrong. You guys get what I'm talking about. But also, not just locations, also people. Don't, if you're a real estate bureau, don't locate or don't share any forms of people who you hang around with or who's in your family, like who your mother looks like, who your dad looks like, who your actual friends that you hang out with in your personal lives look like. That could be also tied into getting your secret identity revealed, but also I won't say putting those you love in danger, because that's also a term of like superheroing in the comics, but seriously, um, meaning if you're like going outwards and you come across bad people who, you know, bad people may, how bad guys are, like how they are able to now find where you live and all. Basically, by that means, don't share any forms of who you hang out with. Oh, also, one more thing, because this is also another superhero that did this, and that is relationships. Yeah, y'all, relationships. Relationships will be in the next video. My whole concept on like relationships, like, partners and stuff, that will be tied into really superheroing in the next video. But to simple it up, or to give you guys, I won't say sneak peek, but sneak peek of what I'm about to say about it is, don't leak any if you have any partners, don't like leak them on the internet, because that could also tie it into personal info. But yo, I wouldn't have your personal information leaked. So be aware of what you do on the internet, who you hang out with, like, that also ties into in the internet. Meaning, don't hang around with people who aren't able to reveal anything about you as a real life superhero. So that also in importance. Um, but yeah, make sure you stay safe. Don't, you know, don't do anything that would jeopardize your whole real life superhero status. But anyway, that should be about it for this video. If you have any questions on leaking, or, questions about the whole concept of leaked personal information, then make sure you comment them down below.